All right, so let's take a look at the history of the Frawl. The Frawl are nomadic starfarers who came to Earth more than 10,000 years ago. A large group of explorers traveled in three slow moving colony ships crossing the void of space over the course of many centuries. The trip was plagued by one disaster after another, though, so that by the time these colony ships reached the Sol system, contact with the Frawl homeworld had been lost. In addition, damage to the ship's computers resulted in the loss of much vital information, including some technological know how and most historical and scholarly records. Among these, the location of the Frawl homeworld. The starfarers were cut off, isolated from their place of origin, and unaware of their original mission. Indeed, they weren't even sure if Earth was the destination they had been traveling to reach, or for what purpose. Thanks to eons of lost knowledge and countless mechanical breakdowns, accidents, and travel related mishaps, these Frawl were truly alone. Initially, the Frawl set up installations on Earth, building bases in isolated regions using local materials and components salvaged from their colony ships. From these hidden bases, the visitors out to explore the planet and meet its inhabitants. Humans, still primitive but demonstrating great potential, were beginning to spread out from the geographic cradles that spawned them. By the time the Fall arrived, meetings between the two species led to the birth of many Earth's greatest legends. Unfortunately, such meetings rarely went well for the visitors. Though the Frawl tried to join human society for the moment they arrived in the region, they kept running into problems. Primitive humans displayed great fear when the Frawl approached, looking upon the aliens as magical creatures, spirits, or even gods. As humans advanced, making contact didn't get any easier. Fear turned to distrust and hatred, and humanity's violent nature was too much for the peaceful Frawl to deal with. Eventually, they withdrew and went into hiding in other parts of the solar system, watching humanity from afar and waiting for the proper moment to reveal themselves. Attempts made by the Frawl in the 20th century resulted in tales of flying saucers and alien abductions, but little else. If they were capable of the emotion, the Frawl would have begun to despair. At some later point in human history, however, a meeting of the minds finally took place, as humans put aside their own hostile nature to create a world of peace with the Frawl.